Hi everybody, this is SymphonicElk and I'm coming at you with my second video in 1 week, which is a record for 2019. Well, for me. Anyway, over the last 6 or so months since I've essentially been gone, I've received a number of questions through, some of it through YouTube, some of it through Facebook, and some of it through Instagram. And yeah, I figured I would at least try to give you a little bit of a look into my life and, you know, answer a couple questions that I've received. We'll see how this goes. So the first question is, where have you been? So last summer, so summer of 2018, I switched jobs. I used to be a senior economist at the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and I got to work from home a lot, and so during my lunch break or I could take off early and I could easily make videos. Unfortunately, where I moved, the Consumer Product Safety Commission, I'm not really allowed to work from home, so that cut down the time, especially the time where my family wasn't here, and as you can tell, I often record in the family room. I try to record down in my office, but the lighting is it's atrocious, and no matter what I did, I just wasn't really able to get it to come out right. So that's part of it, and that was why I definitely after the summer started reducing the number of videos I was making. The other big reason is so I had a pretty crazy last like 4 or 5 months at work. Often working, more than 8 hours a day to try to fix something. I can't really get into what it was, but I will say that it did involve congressional hearings. It made the front page of the Washington Post, and as well as like NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt and all of the big news programs. So looks like it's finally starting to be over. So hopefully we'll get through it. And yeah, so not a big deal, and it really didn't impact me personally too much, outside of the fact that I just had to do a lot of work. But otherwise, I mean, things have been good. Obviously, I haven't stopped collecting, although I'll get to that question in a second. And yeah, the family's good and everything. So moving on to number two, the do you still collect comics? I've kind of got this from some people online, but as well as some people in the local community who just haven't seen me at shows. And going back to question one, I mean, I've had to work some weekends and things like that to fix some of the issues that were happening at the agency that I work at. But the answer is yes, I still do collect comic books, but this is true for anything that I've been collecting over the last 30 or so years. I'm kind of cyclical. I tend to get most of what I want, and then I'll switch off, and then I'll buy some other stuff, and then I'll go back to comics. So yeah, I just got tired of chasing modern books and modern variants. I mean, the covers are beautiful, but I just couldn't. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was a good investment. I just, I had a hard time getting to my local comic shop, which is about 30 minutes from my house, again, because of work, so that made it kind of hard. So I'm still collecting, but I'm really focusing just on the really big boy books. Uncanny X-Men #1, Turtles #1, those things. So we're talking books that are four figures. Anyway. I do buy books every once in a while when I see a book that I did want cheap, or a cover that I just feel like I have to have for my own personal collection. But yeah, so mostly been vintage toys. But anyway, I'll go back to comics at some point. So next is, are you still doing giveaways? And the answer to that is probably no. The whole point of the giveaway was really at the beginning was two things. I had a lot of excess stuff that wasn't really worth trying to sell, but it was still something that people would want. Also, I wanted to drive traffic to my my videos. I did a good job in getting rid of stuff. I didn't really do a good job, I think, of driving traffic to the videos. So between that and the fact that I had two, I don't want to call them bad experiences, but two not really great experiences where I ended up spending a lot of money and the person just didn't seem to be happy with what they got for free. So between those two things, I just going to take a break from that. Unless, which is question 4, are you still planning on running any fundraisers? If you've seen any of my videos in the past, I tend to run fundraisers for St. Jude's, although it doesn't always have to be that. I really think the mission that they have is important. Like I've said many times before, cancer sucks. Cancer in children really, really sucks. So, yeah, I'll probably do something. I mean, since I've been gone so long, I don't really think that I would raise a lot of money if I did it right now. If that is the case, when I do get back to it, of course I'll give stuff away. What are your plans for your channel? So since I haven't been buying comic books like I had in the past, I'm thinking about doing 2-minute reviews of toys. Some of the oddities that I've purchased over time, and just trying to give a little bit of information, but in a very concise and quick format. So we'll see how that goes. And finally, are you as stupid as you look and sound? Probably. I probably am. Anyway, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and thanks for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.